Hello there, this is Gigatitan here for the 200th Pokemon Wi-Fi match. And I can indeed say this was an epic battle. Not because epic means that it's long, but it also was crazy close. Like, it was probably down to like a little sliver of HP. Okay? So, basically, this is against Marina Neon 2, and she is an amazing battler. She basically comes up with the most original teams possible and puts them in and tests them out and does amazing with pretty much all of her teams. She fights people that are using pretty much in any tier, but just to be respectful, I decided, I'm going to use my underused team. And I threw in a new guy, which is Porygon Z. So it's also his unveiling. But unfortunately, no, this wasn't the best battle for him, but that's okay. Now, basically, she leads off with her Dustox, and this thing gave me a lot of trouble because of just light screen. That was mostly what I was like, I don't want that to happen. It's kind of a bad thing for me. It was bad. Now Lapras uses Dragon Dance, which is going to increase its attack and its speed. Now it has special attacks just to make sure it doesn't get walled by Pokemon that are good against that have good physical defense. Now, Lapras gets poisoned from Sludge Bomb, unfortunately, but that's okay. It has enough HP; it'll survive long enough. And Dustox recovers from from leftovers, and I go with the Waterfall because I have boosted physical attack, and that knocks out the rest of Dustox HP. So, good start for me, 6-5. Now, I take damage from Life Orb because it's and from poison, so Lapras is slowly dying, and she sends in Bandits, the Mighty Enya, and it uses Protect, just trying to, lower my HP even more with the poison, and that was a good idea because now Lapras is in red and just about to faint, and then their Toxic Orb activates, and they go for a Dark Pulse, and unfortunately, they knock out Lapras. Now, for originality, there it is, and there's another plus. I mean, look, Special Mighty Enya. I mean, that's just one of her traits. She just uses really cool teams like that. So you should go subscribe to her. Just click on the video right now, the entire screen anywhere, and you can go to her page and subscribe to her. Now, I'm sure she's already posted this because it's Saturday now, and but we did multiple battles. We did 3. The first one I won, but unfortunately it was like she was using like all NFEs, which are not fully evolved, so it was kind of like 5-0 or something. It wasn't really like a good battle, but the other one besides this one was another great battle, so I'll post it immediately after this one, so it'll be the 201st battle. So you get 200 and 201 today. Lucky you guys. What a Saturday treat, and it's a 3-day weekend for most of us here, I'm guessing, at least for the Americans. But back to the battle. Now, Penelope, the Swellow, is using the same strategy that I'm using, and I was like, wow, oh wow, that's two great minds think alike. So they're using the same strategy, except they have a Burn Orb, which is smarter because it doesn't do as much damage, and Guts cancels out the Burn's lowering of the attack. But I win the speed tie. It might have been a speed tie. Mine has either max or near max speed. I'm not really sure what hers has, but I won the if it was a tie or not, but I went first and was able to take out Swellow in one hit. Now, they have, I forget how much exact Pokemon she exactly has left, but that doesn't really matter right now. They send in their annoying little, what's its name? It's the evolution of Skitty, which is going to be revealed as soon as I look it up on Cerebi. And its name is, fail, Delcatty. There we go. So Delcatty is really annoying in this battle, and it hangs on with the Focus Sash. Oh man, that was annoying. And then Thunder Wave, no, one of my premier sweepers. Now can't really do anything because it's only going to go half speed, and it goes for a Sucker Punch. It doesn't do that much damage, but still, oh man, that was annoying because now I am not going to be able to do much because I can't even move. I cannot run anyone because now it's so slow. and her Pokemon are generally pretty fast, and I mean, even if they aren't that fast, they can still outrun it. She sends in her Solrock. I love that Solrock so much. I mean, it caused me a lot of trouble, but I love that Solrock because it's just, I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, it's gonna Zen Headbutt or Earthquake, but I really didn't know what was gonna happen. So it goes for a Zen Headbutt. I'm like, oh, that's not gonna do much. I mean, come on, it's a Solrock. Then I realized, oh yeah, I can have over 300 physical attack. Bam! Took about more than half of Camerup's HP, and then I was stupid enough to stay in. I was like, oh, you know, I can outrun it. Bam! It's like, serves you for being an idiot, Camerupt. You're not that fast. You know, people are just like, you know, Camerupt's really fast. It actually is pretty slow. Quite honestly, without a boost, it's slow. Now, I send in Absol, and I know that they're going to go I notice that she knows that I have Sucker Punch, so I go ahead and I use Psycho Cut, which doesn't do much. And as you can tell, she went, you know, she assumed I was going to use Sucker Punch, but I don't know, I don't really think it was useful anyways, because probably Sucker Punch would have knocked out Solrock in one hit anyways, because Solrock doesn't have, I mean, it has good defense, but I don't think it could withstand a super effective hit from Absol. Now, Suraj, the Solrock is down, and I'm feeling pretty confident right here. I'm like, yeah, I got this. And then, Aggron. I was like, okay, superpower, game over. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, it has the Chople Berry. I'm like, no biggie. I go in and I use superpower because I have that on there just, you know, just because of this kind of situation might occur. And it gets it to about, you know, about a 4th HP left. I'm like, oh, I got this. And then it uses Stone Edge and takes out Absol. I'm like, well, you know, not surprising, you know, superpower, you know, lowers its defense. So then I'm like, wait a minute. All I have left is my really slow Frostlass and my Porygon Z, which isn't a special attacker. It only has one attack, which is physical, and only does a pitiful 1/4 damage. And I was like, crap, Frostlass is down. I'm down to my last guy, which is my Porygon Z, which only has 2 attacks, Substitute and Last Resort. Now, this truly is a last resort for me. I'm like, come on, critical hit, that's what I need. I need a critical hit because I know that I'm only going to do a 4th of what I normally could because it's Aggron's a rock and a steel type Pokemon. I'm like, no. So Porygon Z uses last resort, and it does nothing at all because it is not really powerful. I mean, Porygon Z can one-hit KO a Torterra in one hit, but no way is it going to be able to do damage to, you know, an Aggron, especially only 1/4 of its actual power. So unfortunately, Aggron goes down to a little sliver of HP. I'm like, no. But then again, you know, it was an amazing battle. I had a great time. This is like one of my all-time favorite battles. I'm probably going to favorite it on my own channel just because I'm that, not just to get an extra view, but, you know, just because favorite battle. So thank you guys very much for sticking with me up to 200 Wi-Fi matches. And go subscribe to her. 201st battle is coming up soon and is against Marina Neon 2 as well.